so you've injured yourself.
Well, I just have a wee sore nail. I've gone for yellow, which is very of the season.
Is it butter yellow?
Butter yellow is the trend.
Is it? I
Yes.
thought it was last year's trend.
Oh, no. No. So this year's trend is butter yellow and those Samba pumps. I've decided that's the new trend. You're going to see
The Mary
everyone.
Janes.
Yeah.
They're horrible.
I know, but you're going to see everyone in them soon. You hated Birkenstocks for a long time.
I'm wearing them.
No, but I'm just saying that you're no longer disgusted by them.
No, but that's because they've become a la mode.
And so will Mary Jane's.
Yeah, but surely
Sambas.
whenever something becomes a la mode, that means it's over.
Well, yeah, but I'm telling you now before it's really begun.
Like McDonald's on Hot Honey. Have you seen their new menu?
Yeah, you've hit rock bottom. You know the trend's over whenever McDonald's have got
Absolutely. Hot
matcha, hot honey.
Yeah. Oh, it's all fucked. Like pulled pork.
Did you? Oh, Leon was the first woman to bring pulled pork to Newry in 2013.
2014 probably. I fucking roasted more pork butt in that place.
I thought it was shoulder.
No, pork butt. Pork butt.
Is that what it's called?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, pork butt.
I remember squidging it with a glove on, a clear white glove, just squidging it and the barbecue sauce through it.
Yeah.
Sensory overload.
Sensory overload, although I still do think that the worst sensory overload is washing dishes whenever there's cold gravy on a plate.
Oh.
Stinking.
Yeah.
Beans also up there.
I can't clean the whole of a sink. I can't do it.
The whole of a sink.
I have to have one of the wee catchers in, and then I open the bin and I scoop the catcher out and wrap it straight over to the bin, knock it off, and then come back and rinse it. And that's the worst thing for me to do ever.
I mean, it's not ideal. I didn't enjoy washing dishes, I have to say. That was my least favourite task.
I know. Thank God.
Great if you wanted to dissociate though.
Not in McCree's because the sink was too low. It was sore in the back.
It was sore in the back, but sometimes you could just look into the sink and be like, what am I doing with my life?
Look into the dishwash of abyss. Just think about your life.
Think about my life constantly. The sweat was also brutal. Imagine working. I've been thinking this. In this heat, I'd be unbearable.
I know. We'd be in bad form. With each other.
Form.
Yeah.
There'd be a big thing of raspberry and lime iced tea that no one would be drinking.
Yeah.
There'd be iced coffees going flat out because I'd still stand over the fact that I made the best iced coffees in the town.
Okay.
People used to say that.
Did they?
Yeah, but it was all in the making of it.
What? Talk me through it.
You ice your cup first.
Yes, ice in first.
Ice
milk
in first while you're preparing everything else.
Okay.
Right? And not that there's much preparing to do, but ideally you'd be chilling your cup with ice or whatever. But yeah, ice in, good fresh ice, not like...
Fresh ice?
No, but like good, hard, dry ice, not like already starting to melt ice.
Okay.
Milk straight in.
Yes.
Not too much milk. Milk straight in. Then your syrup. And the last thing you do is
put the coffee in.
Is your coffee.
That's the hot. That's going to
yeah,
start
but the amount of
melting.
people that do it the wrong way around.
Coffee first, then milk.
Yeah.
It's because they can't estimate how much milk is needed.
No, it's because they're stupid.
Okay. Well, both things imply they're stupid.
Why would you put a hot liquid on top of ice?
Don't know.
It's simple physics. Do you know what I
Maybe
mean?
they're trying to cool it rapid.
Cool your ditties.
Have you seen these places that are now like canning?
Everything's
on the spot.
Everything's in a can. What's this all about?
I don't know.
Have you had a can?
I did. I had a canned drink. I had a canned iced coffee from an unnamed establishment. So it was iced coffee. I didn't even get syrup. I didn't get like cold foam or anything. Just a normal iced coffee in a can, and it was $5.95. Isn't that outrageous? I was paying for the can.
This was not in Newry.
No, it wasn't.
Right, okay.
Is there anywhere in Newry that does can?
I feel like Grounded.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, I think Grounded have been doing that for quite a while, or were at a stage, but I don't think...
Oh no, you spilled coffee on yourself.
No, I haven't. It's a bit of an onion or something. I don't actually know what that is. Ew.
Lovely.
Leanne
had a wee wrap.
I had a wrap there.
Rogue choice.
Rogue. It was rogue, but sure, listen, it was lovely. Well, I really enjoyed it. Anyway, canning, yes, but they were in a wee 330 can, I think. Grounded had instead of
what?
a 330 ml like a Coke
of
can.
coffee.
Yeah, of coffee. I think it was actually matcha. I don't understand.
I am not a fan. I remember again. I'm such a trendsetter. No, I'm not. I remember getting a matcha latte about 2.5 years ago in Dublin. I was in Dublin with my Hungarian neighbour. She was going to get her passport renewed. And I walked us around. I was like, I need to go get a matcha latte. I want to try one. I want to see what they're like. I tried it and it was leaping. It was like drinking silage.
It was like drinking silage.
It was.
I had a sip of one. It was a coconut one. There was somebody actually came to the hatch with it, and I was slagging them. I was like, "Coming here with a fucking Deli Lights cup," and she was like, "No, you don't do matcha." And I was like,
"Of course I don't.
What is this that you speak of?" And it was, she had a hot coconut matcha, and she let me taste it, and it tasted like a flavourless Thai green curry.
Oh yeah, no,
that's exactly what it tasted like.
That's very accurate.
Like, why are you drinking that?
It's not nice. I don't like it, and anyone who claims to like it are liars. That includes you, Rebecca.
Rebecca, who your friend?
Yeah, she loves it.
Does she?
But I don't believe her. No, I do believe her, and she does like it, but I just don't understand it.
Is there health benefits or some shite? Is there?
It's slow release caffeine. It's like, I suppose it has the same amount of caffeine as a coffee, but like one matcha will do you through the day. It's slow release. I believe that's why people drink it.
Well, surely then it's from an economic perspective. As a salesperson, you want to sell multiple of these. You don't want one person saying, "Oh, I'll get one matcha, that'll do me all day, I'll not be back to you till tomorrow."
Yeah, but there's people who are getting matcha who don't drink coffee. So they're making money on that. Also, the straw...
That's like people vaping that have never smoked.
Well, that's a thing.
Matcha is the vape of the coffee world.
Yes. You heard it here first.
Fucking right.
Yeah. No, you're right, actually.
Lost matcha.
Although, I would sooner, if I didn't like strong flavours, lost matcha, well done, I would sooner drink a coffee than I would matcha.
A bowl of grass.
Yeah. Like, if I didn't like either, I think I would still take a coffee.
I think the syrups are doing a lot of heavy lifting.
Well, then I'd just have a syrupy coffee.
Syrupy coffee. Yeah, because there's people getting like strawberry. You're not going to have a strawberry
matcha.
Coffee.
No, the strawberry matcha. And have you seen now that these...
Are you going to say Red Bull fusions?
Yeah.
Infusions?
Why are
BPM
you in my head?
infusions? What?
Yeah, Red Bull and Monster infusions. They're now a thing.
You see, how does that even work? Because
TikTok.
I know it's TikTok, but as someone who works in a convenience store who was maybe going to start doing them.
Oh, were you?
No. What am I going to do? Be like, you want a BPM, a pineapple BPM infusion? No problem. Do you go to the fridge, open a bottle of BPM, fuck it into a thing of ice and put some syrup into it and go, there you go?
Have you never seen these TikTok things of these truck stops in America where the people pull in? So they've like, this is the American version, I don't know what it's like here, but they've like 40 syrups. It's like, do you remember getting a milkshake in Country Fried Chicken?
No.
And they've all the different flavours?
No.
Okay. Well, they've all the different flavours of syrups, and then they've all the different flavours of like Monsters.
Right.
And then so you pick your syrup and you pick your Monster, and they pump the syrup in, and then pour a Monster, and then go, there you go.
I think that's absolutely ridiculous because I personally have 17 different varieties of Monster in my shop.
Yeah, so you pick your Monster and you pick your thing.
Where would you start? Where would you draw the line?
Yeah, but it's the same as VS, blue, raz, ice, blast, fucking purple, yellow. Like, what is that?
Yeah, but then you lift the box off the shelf, you bring it through the till, and you go, there you go, see you later.
But
not
people
like,
just
can I get a mango loco Monster with fucking cucumber syrup? I'd fuck that at somebody's head, lad.
I know, but you're not the person for these things, obviously.
Oh, I know that. I'm not the person for modern life. I don't think. No, it's really starting to get to me now.
It's rubbish.
It is. Modern life is rubbish. Do you know whenever, I don't know if you experience this, but there's very little middle ground with kids these days.
What do you mean?
They're either, they either don't really engage very much in a please and thank you way, or, it's reluctant, or like a 10-year-old girl said to me the other day, have a great day.
Either mute or lovely and polite.
That's not lovely and polite. That's performative. Have a great day. She bought a bottle of water and a Twix, and I wanted to fuck both objects up, bounce them off her head, and be like, go away and watch some DuckTales and some fucking Nightmare.
Yeah, but that's children that have been raised and they've been told, like, you have to try and talk to people now. You have to be nice. You have to be polite. You have to engage, because they're all stuck on their phones all the time. So that is someone trying, but they just don't really know
How are you
to.
today? I had somebody ask me, how are you today? And I was like, I'm grand. I'm 43 years of age and I'm serving you a packet of squashies.
You're the problem in that situation.
I'm not the problem.
You're the problem.
No,
you're miserable.
No,
you're a miserable.
You're miserable.
Oil bent.
Not a miserable oil bent, but they
Muffin Walloper.
There's no reality check. These fuckers need a reality check.
And what? You're the person to give it to them.
Absolutely.
Right.
Because it'd be a mixture.
Creepy single lesbian hanging around a convenience store. That's the person who's fucking clocking these.
Wow. These children. Could you pick on any more of my insecurities? Fucking, why don't you just say, a creepy single lesbian with a high crack with fucking, what else is wrong with me?
Beautiful lips.
Yeah, beautiful lips with bad eyebrows and fucking,
You have a
what
bad
else?
knee now.
A bad knee.
back.
I'm destroyed by doing that.
God. Did we speak about you falling with your Chinese?
I don't think so.
Oh.
Maybe I did. I don't know. I can't remember. But I
Right.
got myself an awful whack.
Bad in the old Chinese.
I'm just hilarious. I'm destroyed. Here, do you want to hear a good joke? What's the Pet Shop Boys' favourite Chinese sauce?
Don't know.
It's hoisin.
That's not good.
Copyright Johnny Campbell. He sent that to me. He's
Did he?
a little pun friend of mine.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, in the same way Declan would have been a little pun friend. Yeah.
Bless him.
It's quite amusing, but I did enjoy that one. It's hoisin.
That is quite good.
Yeah. I never thought of hoisin as a Chinese sauce.
Duck.
Aye.
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't have a hoisin chicken.
No, at all. Is it exclusively duck?
Maybe it is exclusively duck, I
don't know.
Look
Look it up.
What do you get in a Chinese now that you're not eating the meat?
Salt and chili chips, curry sauce, chow mein, sans meat,
Oh, well, that's fair, actually.
and 27,000 prawn crackers.
Would you ever be tempted to get a bit of tofu or tofu, as people call it?
I had the best tofu ever in Manchester, in like Chinatown. It was unreal.
In Chinatown?
Yeah.
Itself,
yes. It wouldn't be something. I was actually accidentally mated in Manchester as well. I ordered a pizza with andouille on it.
Yeah.
And I thought it was like a spicy paste. But turns out it's like a pork paste with spice in it.
A pork paste?
Yeah.
That's the most disgusting term I've ever heard in my life.
know. So I was accidentally mated in...
Old pork paste Patterson. But...
That is rotten. So yeah, I mated myself.
So that's what it is.
Yeah, I thought it was just like like gochujang and stuff. It's
Yeah.
like just like a...
Mashed up chilies and spices and shit.
I thought that's what it was. No, turns out it's like pate, like spicy pate.
Oh, like an unsheathed sausage.
Yeah, but a lot softer.
Spreadable.
Yeah, and do you know what? It wasn't even that nice. If I was gonna meet myself, I would do
Please
it.
stop saying that. That sounds so bad.
I would do it with like a bacon sandwich or something.
Yeah.
Do you know, like to slip up on something that wasn't nice was disappointing.
Is there a meat that you miss?
No, not really. I would never really. See, the thing is that I didn't eat much meat anyway.
Yeah, I suppose that's fair, actually.
I don't miss it. I would say that maybe something that I would miss the most if I smelt would be like a bacon sandwich.
Smoked bacon.
No, I'm not with you on that. I know. Normal bacon, butter, no sauce, white bread, basically raw. You know when you get a loaf and it's pretty much raw. Like it's so fresh,
so
it's raw.
soft. Yeah. Oh, I need a wee bit of red on that now. A wee bit of red.
Thank you very much. Sure, it's like an insane amount of butter. Where like the butter's the sauce.
I know, but there's already like butter to me is just generally salt, and then you have salt upon salt.
You know me.
You're a salty gal.
I love a bit of salt.
Do you? You'll be afraid of your blood pressure.
I'll think about that in 10 years. Do you not
Listen.
remember you ate a chip off my plate once and nearly fucking like went through me? You were like, "That's so salty. You're disgusting."
Did I?
Yeah,
God,
you went bananas at me.
I am a psychopath.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, but anyway, right.
Yeah.
So that's Red Bull Fusion. Is it infusions or fusions?
Fusions, I think.
Fusions.
Fusion cuisine.
I know,
I'd love a Chinese
fusion
now.
cuisine. Do you know, rightly, some stupid bastard is going to open a fucking Red Bull fusion restaurant or something
Fusion
like
bowl.
that. Yeah, and they'll be doing like, I don't know, like serving it at your table and all, like with a ladle.
Do you know those things? What is it? I don't know what that's called. You know, when you're like at the table, you're like around the chef. And they do the thing where they with the egg, where they like flick it up and then crack it.
It's not
be like that.
teppanyaki.
I believe you might be right. But yes, I can imagine someone doing that with Red Bull.
It'd be so performative, and there'd be somebody with one of those, those wee vape guns that you use for cocktail making.
Yeah, making
making a bubble on top of it
yeah.
and all, that smells of fucking candy floss and fucking shite.
You hate anything fun. That's what it is.
It's not fun. It's a wanking match.
Do you like going to like cocktail places like that? Like, what do you call? It's not apothecary. Oh, I don't know. There's a place. Oh, I don't know.
No, see, to be honest, you see, I come from a part of time where speed was of the essence.
Yeah.
Because you had people who were mad looking to get drink, to get out, get dancing, no fucking about, none of this performative nonsense. Give me 2 vodka, 2 Red Bull, 2 bottles of Budweiser. You're done. Good luck. See you later. Right, 8 chalk pops, 100%. Done. Thank you. Tip. Thanks very much. Blah, blah, blah. Now it's like you have some spotty teenager who is making 4 espresso martinis. It takes him 25 minutes and you're standing there and you're just like, all I want is change for the tampon machine in the toilet.
Oh.
Which you probably don't even need now because you just tap your card.
No, period poverty. There should be tampons available in establishments.
You couldn't trust the populace of Newry to not play with tampons if they were left in a fucking toilet.
I know.
I suppose women. But then,
Here, they're as messy.
No, but I'm saying it mightn't just be in the women's bathrooms that you would need period products.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So, but can you honestly imagine a typical Commoner Garden Newry lad
Nurian
been faced with a load of tampons and not making fucking mice out of them?
I know. One day in work, again, like these are, I don't know if I should tell this, these are adult men. There was obviously tampons in the bathroom.
Well, this is obviously a school that you worked in England.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, there was tampons in the bathroom, free of charge, obviously. And there was, someone took one in and sat it on the table in the staff room because they thought it would be funny.
Oh, that's a riot.
That's hilarious. And then another male came in and lifted it up and went, what's this? A lollipop.
Ah, get away.
Swear to God. And then I was like, no, that's a tampon. What's it doing there? And then the other boy was like, oh, well, I brought it in. I thought it would be funny. I was like, oh.
Banter was off the charts in that school.
Lit to the tit, boy.
Lit to the tit.
But yes, I imagine that those kind of establishments, sorry to circle back to the Red Bull Fusion thing, would be like, do you remember Moose?
I do
and
remember
then it all just went
Moose.
downhill because it was in Uri.
Yeah.
Nothing like that works in Uri.
What was it, a milkshake place?
Yeah, a milkshake bar, but you went in and like picked your chocolate bar and stuff that you wanted in it.
Yeah.
And then, but sure, people like just wee teenagers went in, bought one milkshake between 10 people and just sat there for the whole day.
Yeah. See, that's it. But now, like, kids in general are dead on, I find, anyway, out in that part of the world.
Have a nice day. Fuck you.
Yeah. Fuck you. You don't know anything about me. How could I have a nice day? But just the capacity for nonsense, like, but now I'm going to say this. Have you heard of this place out in not too far away from us, I'd say Domino's? It's called Active.
No.
Chef Active Wok or something.
Maybe it's ringing a bell, but I don't know what it is.
So there was always a Chinese out beside Domino's. This is very local Newry core, I'm sorry. So a wee bit out of the town, there's like
it was a bit fusion. It was half Chinese, half Indian.
Well, no, I think they shared a unit or something. So there used to be Chopsticks.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think Chopsticks is there no more. So there's an AI generated shop signage that says Active on it.
Okay.
And get up if you're coming. It's dog by. There's a boy on TikTok,
okay,
right, of Eastern extraction. I don't know if he's
Eastern extraction.
I don't know if he's Chinese or whatever, right? Okay. And I don't know if he owns the place or he's working on the place, but all he does is say, "Yo, bro, are you active?" Or Newry is so active, and then he'll like make a salt and chili chicken thing, and then he'd be like, "Yeah, bro," It's so strange. It's an Eastern guy who's like really performatively leaning into Western like culture tropes by saying bro quite a lot.
Okay.
But I don't know what the active thing is. And he was making a BPM fusion in his joint there one day, and there was a load of wee skeets in being like, that's class, bro. That's class. I love that there. And he was like, yeah, Newry, are you active?
Oh.
Have you not seen this?
No. No.
Right, okay. It's very niche.
Okay.
And I don't think I've ever sent it to anybody because I'm not sure if it really exists or it's just
Is it
some
a
sort of
fever dream?
a fever dream that I'm having.
It's reminding me of that place. Have you seen Rebecca's on
Yes.
TikTok? Is it reminding? No,
It's in
That
Scotland,
kind of
isn't
thing?
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
No, not
okay.
I know it's just very, very, very strange.
It's bizarre.
And he also kind of looks like me a wee bit because he's got ginger curtains, or he did have ginger curtains. And I kind of look a wee bit Asian.
I need to clap eyes on this boy.
You need to clap eyes on him.
Yeah.
Clap eyes on him there if you want. Active. Something.
What?
So
On TikTok.
on the TikTok, TikTok's mental, isn't it? Bye?
Yeah, but so I think. Do you think all of? I've just searched on TikTok.
100.
Do you think that all of these things of like things looking nice and being performative in like bars and things like that, and it's not just about getting your drink as quick anymore, is because of social media, because everything's documented
Yes.
now. So it has to be, you have to have a nice drink in your hand for your photo.
Yeah,
Like,
but
you can't be just sculling a pint.
Yeah, but nobody seems to. But then there's nothing better than a picture of a well-crafted pint, whether that
that's
be
it.
a pint of Guinness or a really nice cold pint of lager. Looks great.
Pilsner.
Beating on the glass and all. It looks
Active
really good.
Andy.
I don't know. Active Andy.
That's what it
That
is.
sounds like fucking the Hole in the Wall gang.
It is Active Andy.
Is that it? Show us him.
Sure, there he's doing his BPM strawberry.
That's the one. That's the one, boy. Active Andy.
Active
That
Andy.
does sound like the Hole in the Wall gang have done.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Uncle Andy and the Hole in the Wall gang. What age you?
30.
Right, okay.
You're
Anyway.
saying two things there that I don't know any of those. Lad, he does have ginger curtains.
Tony's got ginger curtains.
Oh, very good.
But
The
listen,
most
though-
active Chinese. in
yeah,
Ireland.
play him into the microphone there.
Okay.
That's the most culty thing ever.
Yeah. I got my BPM and strawberry in stock at Active Chef One. Look at this, boys. It's banging. Active stuff, man. So good. BPM strawberry. One of the best flavors, one of the recommended flavors for the BPM. Come here. You're active, yeah? I'll show you a
Active.
little secret, yeah? Only you and me. So I have strawberry syrup, yeah? Look at this. BPM.
Right, that's enough for me. That's enough.
And
But
then
that's-
red BPM.
But
That's
he
a lot
just
of
keeps
red.
saying active as if it's like
Active, as if it's like,
roll ya.
yeah.
But
I don't know.
I don't know. It's very strange. But he does have echoes of me. If I was Asian,
Well,
properly Asian,
and more a chain.
aye. But yeah, so there you go. So go to Active Andy's.
Have you ever eaten out of it?
No, I haven't. But some of the food does look really good.
What would you order from a Chinese? You're sweet and sour. I do not like sweet and sour.
I enjoy something sweet, but I also enjoy something salty. But obviously, because I'm single lesbian, I live on my own.
Yeah.
I can't just fucking rock into the Chinese and be like, "Can I get a?"
Yeah, you can, and then eat it for breakfast.
No, lad.
Two
You can't
dinners.
walk in and get two. Can I get a sweet and sour and a beef and black bean? Have a wee. No, that's that. Then you're.
People don't know you're ordering just for you.
But I will eat double the food then. I'd scran all of that and then I'd be all like,
Glad on the
there'd be no
sofa.
fucking active then.
Yeah.
I would
I
be.
just ate it the next day.
Oh no, but it's. Ollie, you're real.
Oh.
Anyway,
On your lovely cream shorts. Leanne's Bart Simpson getting it up this weather. He's just been exclusively wearing shorts. And I think that you look really good in them. And I'm being genuine.
is it because of my little dumpy legs?
No, I don't know. It's just, I think it's maybe making you look taller.
Right, okay.
Whenever you're in trousers. Maybe it's because you're getting into wide trousers, your legs look shorter.
See
Or
this
something.
way, that's another thing I can't be doing.
Men in really wide trousers.
There was a performative male come into my shop last week.
And what?
He had a pair of wide linen trousers on,
Okay.
right? Very wide, irresponsibly wide. He had a pair of Birkenstock open toe yokes on him,
You love to see it.
right? He had like a sage green short sleeve sort of woolen shirt on and a pair of sunglasses, and he was wearing Joe Malone English Oak and Hazelnut, and I was like,
Hello.
mate. And he bought a mask card. The least performative male thing
Who was
ever.
it for?
But
Glasses
I
and
don't know
sleeves.
who, I can't remember. But yes, it was very performative.
Oh, I see. The thing is that the people who dress like that look like they people in another place that would be so normal, but it's just the fact that it's Newry. Everyone's like, ugh, sure, look at him.
I know, look at your
You know,
man.
you can't
look
get
at
away
your,
with
look at your
anything.
man with the flip-flops.
Yeah,
Wanker.
Like if you do anything outside of the norm, you're just a wanker. Aren't
Oh,
you?
100%.
But that's unfortunate. That's just Newry.
Oh, is it I?
This is it.
So anyway, so we're here, we're queer, we don't want any more bears. Why is there someone making...
I don't know.
Who's driving a motorcycle
It's not a motorcycle.
Well, it's some sort
my
of dirt
love.
bike.
Yes, be a dirt bike on that dirt towpath.
on the towpath? That's irresponsible.
That's where they all
Ring the
drive.
police.
We used to drive our wee quads down the thing.
You had quads.
I had a quad and my brother had a trike. And I had a wee helmet, and a wee white helmet, and I looked like Toad from Mario Kart. And yeah, we used to whiz down the towpath on them.
on a quad.
Yeah, I must see if I can get you a picture of it. And then one day we were doing donuts on Templetown Beach, and the next day wasn't there loads of bodies from like the unknowns discovered on the beach, and my mum was like, oh, "You probably took them up." Unhinged.
Maybe.
Yeah.
That's a totally different podcast subject
Quite.
then.
Yeah, am I looking for a picture of me on my
Right, well, whatever.
on my moped? Maybe.
On your moped.
No, it wasn't a moped. It was a quad.
That's a very agricultural gift, though, for a little townie.
Yeah, I know, but we were a wee bit. I don't want to say we were white trash, but we weren't not. There was no bikes in the front garden now. Do you know?
Oh,
But
No-
was that a thing?
no car seats.
No. No. Oh, is that turned on you?
You need to send me this so we can put this into the thing. Oh
Cut
my
out
lord.
that
Lad, you're actually cutting a pure, like, ew.
You.
And you're a lad with us. This is 2003.
What age would I have been?
Oh, I don't know. What age?
7, 6.
In 2003, I was working in the bank bar,
Well, I was
flat out.
whizzing about on my
You're
quad.
on your wee quad, looking for the not it's the unknowns that disappeared.
They disappeared. What am I unknowns?
Yeah,
Yeah, that was me.
yeah.
Just
You've
living my
got you've
best
got
life.
your raw you've got your raw definitions mixed up. It's not very active of you.
Yes. Sorry.
So speaking of the disappeared, lovely segue.
That's very good.
Today's
like that.
true crime
Extravaganza.
is centering on missing persons. Mispers, I believe they're called
In
in
circles.
Line of Duty.
Are you excited for season 7?
I'm excited, but I'm keeping
A lid on it.
I'm keeping a lid on it because, to be honest, the last one was shit.
Disappointing.
Very disappointing.
Well, see, the thing is that I imagine, well, hopefully that they're rewriting that, and that the way it concluded was false.
And I mean, it's always a joy to see Vicky McClure.
Yeah, you love her, don't you?
I do. I have an admiration for Vicky McClure.
Did we previously talk about how I maybe made up that her husband has dementia?
Yes,
Okay.
he doesn't have dementia.
No. Have you seen This Is England?
You're such a wanker. Like, for anybody who hasn't seen This Is England, great show.
Incredible piece.
Incredible, very powerful,
Yeah.
very moving.
Stephen Graham. Now, speaking of, why is he doing the voiceovers for the McDonald's adverts?
I know, I'm very disappointed in that,
Like
actually.
he's better than that.
He's much better than that. I mean, he doesn't need the dough. He can't need the dough.
No, maybe he just loves McDonald's.
Or maybe he's a Zionist.
Oh, okay. We heard it here first. No, don't be saying bad things about him.
You talked for a fortnight about Jessie Wears I.
I knew you'd bring that up. I knew it. But sure, never mind her. Stephen's doing great work. That adolescence. Sure, I mean, a moving piece. He's a very good actor.
He is a very good actor. Have you ever seen This Is England?
No,
He was in it.
Incredible. The dad out of This Is England was a horrible person,
bad
but he
article.
was in Legends. Have you watched it? I really enjoyed it. I actually seen that you'd started watching it when I was on your Netflix the other night.
Oh yeah.
On your wee TV.
I have started watching it. I find it very hard to concentrate, as you know, because I'm so
ADHD.
deeply autistic and so highly intelligent. I find it very hard to concentrate on banal things. But I am enjoying it actually, but I need to lock in. I need to
finish
lock
it.
in. Steve Coogan's great. I love Steve Coogan.
Yes. There's a bit in it where he says something and then he goes, "What the fuck?" And it really, really made me laugh. I don't know if you've seen it.
For some reason, do you know who's handsome?
Who?
The new Prime Minister.
Do you think so?
I do.
Oh, have you seen the TikTok for, like, the Prime Minister has a I don't know. There's a TikTok, like a government TikTok. And
Right?
you know that side, a brand new bombshell has entered the villa. You know,
No.
the Love Island thing.
Right, oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
They did a video of him walking into number 10 to that.
I know there's something fit about him. And then you see, I suppose, because I think whatever it is, or whatever, there was something, he was doing like a press conference or something like that or whatever. And there was a New Order song in the background, which is I'm very fond of. Do you know what? It'll probably make no difference to us or anything like that, but I don't know, it's just nice to see someone
That isn't revolting.
who's from the north, I suppose.
Someone different.
Someone different. So I hope he does
Hopefully
well.
with
But
a bit
he
of
is,
change.
I don't know, there's something awful handsome about him, hey.
Oh, you have a very strange taste in men.
I do, I
Yeah.
do. But sure, listen, whatever.
But this is it. This Is England is very, very good. Should watch it if you haven't watched it.
Yeah.
On the same similar kind of wavelength in that, like, it's a emotive piece that has a message. Tiptoe. Unreal. Very
so
good.
I'm led to believe.
Hard watching at times though. Like it's a real, you know.
Yes, so I'm told, but I haven't been told why it's hard watching, but I suppose that's the whole point. So I probably have to have a wee look at that actually.
Yeah, and it feels very of the time. Like it's very, like you can see similarities between the characters in it and people that you are aware of in real life, which is
Interesting.
good. I was going to say
Life imitating art, art imitating life,
Correct.
so on.
But I also watched Hail Mary, which we spoke about with your boy Baz the other day. Watched it, very good.
Right?
Yeah.
You're a whore for the television.
Oh, sure, I love it.
I'm not.
No,
I get it tight now.
you're too
watch.
busy re-listening to Harry Potter for the 27th time.
Listening to podcasts.
Yeah, well, I listen to podcasts too.
I don't. Where do you get the time for all this, Carrie? I thought you teachers were flat out.
Yeah, well, not during summer. I listen to podcasts when I'm driving. Again, because I live alone, I like audio noise at all times. So I just basically have podcasts on all of the time.
Aye.
And then, sure, squeezing a wee bit of TV in.
Squeezing a wee bit of TV.
Yeah.
Tell me, who is your missing person?
Oh, sorry. My missing person today, who's still missing, is Maura Murray.
Right. So I suppose, like...
Where did this come from? Sorry, that you just messaged me last night. We're like, let's do missing people.
Because I had been listening to, well, I suppose more sort of unsolved cases. I've been listening to a few of them. And then there's something that really intrigues me about missing person cases. Because, I mean...
The lack of closure.
Well, there's always the argument that, if someone wants to disappear, they can.
Could.
It's their right to do that. You can do what you want with your life. But it's just, I think because the one that I'm talking about is from quite modern time.
Okay. It's hard to disappear.
It's how does one disappear?
Yeah. It's like, do you remember when people, like years ago, people moved to America and whatever, and like you knew they were moving, they moved, and then you just didn't hear from them for years. Like they could be dead, they could be missing, they could be anything. Whereas that's not a thing anymore. Like people who move to Australia, you hear from them every day. Do you know? Yeah.
And I think, so there's a lot of people would have said that, I've been tired of this. I think I was talking to somebody about this before.
The world's a smaller place.
The world is a smaller place, whereby someone had just moved and they did up sticks and went to America or something like that, and you wouldn't have known. I think actually it was one of Mommy's uncles just, decided to go to London to live there. And, well, they didn't know if he had got there or whatever until, like, a lot of weeks had passed and he wrote a letter.
Yeah.
Because you're talking like in the, probably, I suppose, the maybe early 40s.
But then is that a good or a bad thing? Because...
Incidentally, I did say early 40s because one of my uncles was in London during the Blitz and he was a fireman.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Anyway, go on.
Is that where your obsession with
death comes from?
Began?
Oh, well, maybe.
Is that a good or a bad thing? Because, like, at the time, you had to be wherever you said you were going to be at whatever time.
Yes.
You were held accountable, number one. And then but someone went out and then you just went to bed and you didn't worry about it as such. Whereas now it's like, text me when you get there, text me when you get home. And if you don't get a text, then you are worrying.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. I suppose it's just a different way. Anyway, keep her lit.
So Maura Murray. So on the 9th of February 2004, Maura Murray disappeared and has not been seen since. So she was a 21-year-old nursing student. And this was in New Hampshire in America. And she was...
To be honest, Maura Murray, I thought you were going to say she was from Collyhanna.
I know!
Right, go on.
There was a big snowstorm and she was out in her 1996 car, whatever the car was. Wasn't in great condition now. But she was driving during a snowstorm and she crashed. So she crashed the car around 7:30 p.m. There was 3 people who witnessed it. There was somebody who could see from their window the car crashed across the road. There was a school bus driver who stopped and talked to her. And then there was someone else who drove past later on. So the police report said that they arrived on scene 16 minutes after 7:30, so 7:46. But the third witness reported that they seen a police car there at 7:37, so it could be as little as 7 minutes. Between 7:30 and 7:37, Moore disappeared and has not been seen since in a 7-minute window. Just gone without a trace.
So she wrecks the car.
So she wrecks the car. Police were called. There was no signal in that area, so your woman across the road phoned on her landline. The bus driver stopped at home whenever he got home and he called. He was like 10 minutes later and they said, yeah, no, we're on our way. We already got a call. And then the third person who witnessed it seen a police car nose to nose with the crashed car at 7:37 p.m.
See, I'm thinking, how can they be so stiff that these are very specific times? But then I suppose if you're in your car, maybe you have a digital clock.
And then the police report, obviously, they write down like they would arrived on scene at whatever time. So, but they said it was 16. Even if it was 16 minutes, the max amount of time was 16 minutes. She was gone. Like they couldn't be found. Immediately they started searching for her, obviously, and she just couldn't be found. So there's all of this background to it that we will think about. So basically, she was having a little bit of trouble in her life. So she had stolen her roommate's credit card number and had started stealing money off her, ordering Italian food up to the value of $250.
That's not a more.
Very good.
Thank you.
So she had done that. She had also been drink driving in her dad's car and crashed it into a guardrail and caused thousands of pounds worth of damage. And it's thought at the time that maybe she was drink driving, so she didn't want the police to come, because she did say to the bus driver, he was like, I'll go phone the police. And she's like, oh, no, don't do that. I have AA coming. Don't worry about it. I
have AA coming.
Yeah.
So she really was flat out in the drink then.
Very good.
Thank you. Oh, God, I'm
roadside assistance. She had roadside assistance coming, is what she said. So it's thought that maybe she was... It was thought that maybe she was on the sauce and she was like, oh, fuck, here, I can't be lifted again, because she was in a wee bit of trouble. She'd been caught for the oil fraud and then the drink driving and all these things. So anyway, so in her car, there was drink found. There was her childhood teddy found. There was a diamond necklace that her boyfriend had bought her, and a couple of other things, snacks, dill pickles. Why do Americans love that so much?
Dill pickles.
Yeah. So this is the thing, again, I've spoken about Rebecca twice in this, but they've got into pickles recently. And supposedly dill pickles are the best ones.
I don't really like dill.
No, but why do Americans love pickles?
I don't know what that's
is that
about.
A sweeping statement?
No, it's not, because like you do, like, you know the way we get like a wee bit of lettuce and coleslaw on the side of a sandwich over here, like you tend to get like a pickle.
But like a just a stick of pickle. And they eat it.
Pickle. A pickle stick.
Do you remember that video, that prank video of your boy who owns Grounded?
Oh yeah, I'm in a pickle.
Yeah, I'm in a pickle.
Yes, yes, that is niche. That's historic.
I know, but why is that like ingrained in my memory?
I don't know.
I think it might have been the first time I ever heard pickle. Maybe that's why.
Jesus, right? Okay.
Anyway,
was it a jar or was this a loose pickle?
No, but don't they get them in like those packets, like a pepperami packet? Is that a thing? that Americans have.
Pack of pickled peppers.
Like a snack pickle? A little pickle snack?
Okay,
I don't know,
like a
anyway.
cheese string.
Yeah.
But
Anyway, she had bits with her. She had sustenance, crisps and pickles. Anyway, so then this investigation started. Like, what the fuck? Why are you laughing at me? Are you laughing at pickles?
the chaos of this
The
telling.
story or the tell? Well, it's a chaotic story.
Well, it clearly is.
Just if you'd let me talk about murder,
sorry.
it would be more cohesive. She had all these bits in her car.
Mm-hmm.
So then they thought, oh, well, maybe she was on the run. She was like abandoned ship because she was in a wee bit of trouble.
Uh-huh.
I don't want to tell the rest of my story.
Come on, I'm listening to
Anyway,
you.
sorry. So she emailed her professors that day and was like, there's been a family death. I'll not be here for a week. Nobody died.
Right.
Apart from her, maybe. And then she took all her money from her bank accounts, $250. And then she's gone.
Does this happen post crash?
No, this is pre.
Pre-crash,
This is
right?
all the day of.
Right, okay. No,
So
I thought maybe like she went missing and then £250 comes out of her
No,
account.
no.
Right, okay.
Her phone and her bank cards were never recovered.
Right.
And some of the drink that she'd bought wasn't recovered. So maybe she took her phone, her bank cards, and her wee bit of alcohol and then legged it from the scene. But cadaver dogs and sniffy dogs, whatever you call them. What do you call them? I don't know.
Rescue hounds.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Rescue hounds.
Paw Patrol.
Be there on double. They lost scent of her like 100 yards from the thing, and that was it. She was never found ever
I'm not
again.
surprised. They could probably only smell pickles.
Well, maybe she pickled herself.
It's terrible.
I meant a pickle. Yeah, so she's gone.
So that's her.
That's it.
Not a word of her.
16 minutes. That's all it takes.
16 minutes.
Possibly
God.
7.
Right?
Yeah.
Between-
I really need to pee. But I'll hold
Oh.
it in until you're finished.
Okay, please do. And no word of her. So that was in 2004. What age was she?
21.
She was
Been
21.
missing for 20 years.
Fuck
Gone.
the night.
And sure, the theories online, do you know what I mean? There was theories that it was the chief police officer who came to the scene first and then he murdered her. Then there was theories that someone picked her up on the side of the road and murdered her. And then about 2 years later, there was another woman picked up 66 miles away and she was murdered. But like, what are
Is
the
it
chances?
possible maybe that she maybe hit her wee head and then she decided, I'm going to go on here or
I'll just hike up here or something.
but then you see, how would you not be found?
Well, this is it.
The snow melts.
Yeah, and she would have been frozen like maybe, I don't know, the dogs would have found her.
Yeah, with the cadaver. Yeah.
Yeah, so she hasn't been found. So people think that she either was murdered by someone who randomly picked her up, who thought, well,
Fuck it.
isn't this ideal?
Aye.
Here's a woman who's needs a lift and I'm going to kill her. Or she did a disappearing act. But would be hard because she did bring her phone and her bank cards, but none of them have been used since.
Yeah. So you would think that, they've probably looked where the phone last pinged.
Yes. So you'd think if she bothered to bring it with her, because they've never been recovered, then at some point, have you a wee sore nail
I have
too
a wee nick on my finger and going.
that she would have used them somewhere.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I'd say she's at the bottom of a whale or something.
she's dead.
She's dead.
I would imagine.
I would say she's hit her head or something and she's fell into a hedge,
She's
a
just
ditch.
well,
Do
as
they have
far
ditches in America? Go on.
ditches are universal. As far as I can tell from this place in New Hampshire, it's like mountains and like it's wilderness. Like she's out in the middle of nowhere, so she could well have hiked somewhere. Like how many people go missing on like a hike or something and are never found? That does happen.
Yeah.
I know there was big search efforts for her, but
But
she
if
wasn't
she's
found.
half drunk too,
But she
presumably.
she might have enjoyed the outdoors. She got a good climber.
A good climber.
Yeah.
Dead on. I think, I don't know, Louise may be from New Hampshire. Not, well, I don't know actually where she's from. She's from Bessbrook.
She's from Newry.
Aye,
Yeah.
but do you know what I mean?
Where she lives now.
Yeah, somewhere, I don't know.
Or
America's
tell her to
big.
get out and look for more.
America's a big place. Maura, if you're listening to this, pet, phone somebody.
It's okay. Come home.
Come home. You're not in trouble.
The water's fine.
We're not angry. We're just disappointed. No, that's
Yeah.
not right to
Look
be
at you
laughing.
with your iPad.
I know.
Tell me you're 40 without telling me you're 40. I'm
off.
45 actually.
I can't use my phone and use my phone at the same time. I don't know how to work this.
It's a lovely background picture. Did you take it yourself?
Yeah, I did take it myself.
Ginger Snaps Photography.
Oh.
It's not called that anymore. It's called the
Yeah. How do you work the...
Oh my goodness.
Fuck, this is brutal. I never use this, you see. Gallery. I need the photos. Why do I sound like an hound doll? No, I can do it.
Oh, well.
I can do it myself. Oh, photos. There it is.
Sure, you're great.
Have it now. Have it now. That wee dick that I work with, Sophie,
Taking photographs of herself
has been taking photographs of herself.
on an iPad.
What a loser.
That's very 2016.
It's very 2016 Amanda Patterson. You couldn't leave your phone down anywhere. Amanda would be taking photographs of herself, pulling stinking faces, which I still have every single one of them in my Google photos.
There's so many bad photos of us.
Okay, so, this is also quite modern, right? And this is an Irish case.
Oh, you love to see it.
Well, you don't, because, you know,
No, but it's nice to have a wee bit of buzz about the country. Do you know?
the buzz of a missing person.
Buzz is buzz.
So
No
this
such
is-
press is bad press.
This is the baffling disappearance of Trevor Daly.
Trevor.
Have you ever heard this?
No.
Okay, so Trevor Daly was a 22-year-old Irish man who vanished in extremely bizarre circumstances while walking home from a work Christmas party in the early hours of December 8th, 2000.
Okay.
So 26 years coming.
Mm.
Despite numerous investigations and extensive appeals from his family and law enforcement, absolutely no trace of him has ever been discovered. Trevor Daly, blah, 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 blah. Right, so he is working in the IT department of the Bank of Ireland Asset Management on Leeson Street in Dublin.
Okay.
So in late November 2000, prior obviously to the disappearance, Trevor flew to Alaska in the United States, having managed to acquire free flights there. His friend worked as a flight attendant for Aer Lingus and had managed to make arrangements on Trevor's behalf. He went over to see a girl that he had met in Dublin during the summer while she was holidaying in Ireland.
From Alaska.
From Alaska. Now, so Trevor returned to Dublin on December the 5th. Now, apparently things didn't work out with this bird. I don't know if she was overly fussed on him going out there in the first place.
Okay.
But he enjoyed
Just
his...
turn up to Alaska uninvited.
Well, like, presumably they were hotmailing each other or something in the year 2000. What do you call it? MSN.
Yeah.
So anyway, so Trevor came back on the December the 5th and returned to his parents' home in Naas. We told him about the trip and he'd enjoyed himself and all the things he'd seen and la 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 la. But that was the last... 22.
Okay.
So that was the last time his daddy would ever see him. His parents would ever see him. Because on Thursday the 7th, Trevor finished work and headed out into Dublin with his co-workers for their annual Christmas party. After drinks in Copperface Jack's and the Hilton Hotel, the party moved to a nightclub on Lower Leeson Street. Trevor left it at 3:25 a.m. and started walking in the direction of his apartment in Ballsbridge. There was a storm that night with gusts as strong as 70 miles per hour, and there was also a taxi strike.
Were they blown away?
About 10 minutes after leaving the nightclub, Daly went to the office that he worked in and was let in after calling security. He wanted to get an umbrella.
Oh.
What?
Mary Poppins away.
Mary Popson's.
Yeah.
So
Then he put up the umbrella and he was took off.
So, while standing at the front gate, Trevor can be seen talking briefly to a man dressed entirely in black,
Okay.
his face covered by a hood. Curiously, CCTV footage would later show that this man had been standing outside Trevor's workplace for over 30 minutes prior to him arriving. After entering his office, Trevor made a cup of tea and spoke to a colleague who was working the night shift. He also checked his emails and made a note of things he needed to do for work in the following morning. He left the office at 4 a.m, taking an umbrella with him to protect against the lashing rain, and continued in the direction of his apartment.
Who's doing night shift in a bank?
I don't know.
Okay.
What are you asking me these things
It's
for?
just a bit bizarre.
So, excuse me. So around this time, Trevor rang his friend Glenn and left a voicemail. And Glenn has described the message as saying, "Hi Glenn, I've missed you there. Just on my way home. All going good. I'll talk to you tomorrow." His friend deleted the message, not regarding it as significant, and investigators never sought to retrieve it. At 4:14 a.m, CCTV footage shows Trevor walking past what was then the AIB bank on the corner of some other street in the direction of his apartment. About 30 seconds later, a man dressed in black passed by the bank walking in the same direction as Trevor.
Following him.
This footage is the last confirmed sighting of him. Trevor's absence from work the following morning was not seen as a cause for concern, as it had been a late night, and additionally his flatmates were away that weekend, so they didn't know that he was missing either. Only when he failed to show up to work on the Monday were alarm bells raised. His work informed his family, and after ascertaining that no one had spoken to Trevor that weekend, they reported him as a missing person. Over the following days, posters, blah 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 blah, 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 blah. Sub-Aqua team. Oh, yes, sorry. Additionally, the entire area in which Trevor was last seen had been thoroughly cleaned in preparation for a presidential visit from Bill Clinton on the 12th of December, meaning any possible evidence in bins and so on was destroyed.
In the black bin, you never see it again.
That's it. The Garda Sub-Aqua team searched the river and the Grand Canal but didn't find anything. They were unable to drain the Grand Canal basin as it would affect the structural integrity of the surrounding buildings. Two Gardaí travelled to Alaska to speak to the girl who Daly had travelled over to see before his disappearance. Daly's sisters also travelled to Alaska separately for the same purpose, but these trips produced no useful tips or leads. In December 2016, a new investigation was opened. The following April, enhanced CCTV footage was released, leading to the announcement by Gardaí that they believed that the man dressed in black seen behind Trevor on the footage was the same man that he spoke to outside his office. That same month, a €100,000 reward was offered for information. More searches. In December 2023, Trevor's brother Mark said that the video of Daly on Haddington Road walking past the AIB bank had been digitally enhanced, and Gardaí had determined that there was nothing suspicious about the movements of the man in black who was seen walking along the footpath approximately 30 seconds behind Daly. Bear in mind, this is at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, and you're being followed, obviously.
The man seen in the video has been traced and interviewed and was no longer a person of interest, and was not the same man who had spoken to Daly outside his office earlier in the night.
Wasn't the same man.
The man seen outside Trevor's office has never been identified and remains a person of interest.
It's Bill Clinton.
Curiously, extended CCTV footage of outside the AIB bank shows that around 60 seconds after the hooded figure was seen following Trevor, a girl is also captured walking in the same direction. Approximately 90 seconds after the girl was seen, a couple also walked past the bank. It had been believed that due to the heavy rain that night, the streets were empty, and so Trevor was alone, with the exception of the hooded man following him. However, after this extended footage was revealed, it showed that the streets were still fairly busy that night, and that Trevor was very unlikely to have been attacked in full view of at least 3 other people, further supported by the hooded figure being identified and ruled out as a suspect. Additionally, it was pointed out that the 11-minute walk from Trevor's office to where he was last seen on CCTV would have taken him along a dark, deserted and heavily tree-lined route alongside the canal. If someone had intended to cause him harm, why wait until he had returned to a well-lit and fairly busy street where they could easily have struck on a dark pathway where nobody would have been likely to witness anything? Finally, the route Trevor took back to his apartment that night was unusual, as it would have added unnecessary time to his journey, which could have been avoided had he just walked straight down Bagot Street. However, he crossed the road at Bagot Street Bridge and entered Haddington Street, which is where he was seen for the last time on CCTV. This unnecessary detour would have added 25 to 30 minutes to his journey time. This raises the question of whether Trevor was intending to go straight home, or if he had planned to go somewhere or meet someone prior, as it seems unlikely that this intelligent and level-headed young man would have chosen to add so much time to his journey. It has now been almost 24 years since Trevor vanished, and absolutely no trace of him has been found. The circumstances are baffling, and it is one of Ireland's most bizarre missing person cases.
And what do you think happened?
I haven't a fucking clue. But it must be something to do with this man in black.
Well, yeah, you'd think so.
Well, why would someone, like, it's pretty weird that there's a man and there's a figure standing for 30 minutes at 3 o'clock in the morning
At a bank.
at a bank, waiting, like just standing there, and then speaks briefly to your man. Your man goes in, has his cup of tea and comes out, and then all of a sudden at 4 o'clock in the morning,
he's being followed by someone else in a very similar outfit.
And then there's a girl involved as well.
Aye, and why are they going over to this girl in Alaska?
I don't know what the connection with Alaska is.
Has she paid online for a hitman or something?
That would be wild. Imagine
But
being...
why are they bothering going over to her? Like, what?
I don't know. I don't know.
That's a huge amount of resources to send 2 police officers over there for a random
Yeah.
Alaskan woman that he was there a good while before he disappeared.
So there's been no trace of him, no nothing, no sightings, no, but presumably no banks, no money been withdrawn, no anything like that. So again, as with your case of 2004, like I'm sorry, but in the year 2000, I would still feel that it's very impossible to go
To
missing.
disappear without a trace.
Because even though CCTV wasn't great, it's still decent.
Existed.
You know, decent and quite especially in an urban area
Yeah.
such as Dublin.
A big city.
Yeah.
Get away.
So there you go. So that's Trevor Daly, a missing person in Ireland for the last 25 years.
Well, no, you can't just disappear like that. Have you ever heard about the case of Peter someone, like this random man who arrived on a boat and like folded up his clothes
Yes.
and beside the sea?
Yes, I have heard about that.
Bizarre.
So,
So I don't know.
you know, yeah, so I would love to know because he seemed like a really, well, not, you know, that's not the only
Seemed
reason,
like a
but
decent boy.
he seemed like a nice fella from quite a normal family, you know, working away there in Dublin in the bank and decent job and, you know.
But was he a bit touched because he did fly to Alaska to meet a woman?
Well, you know, maybe, see, now, bear in mind, his mate worked for Aer Lingus, so he probably didn't have to pay.
I mean, who wouldn't take a gifted trip
so
to
maybe he
Alaska?
said, "Sure, go on over for the crack."
Yeah.
You know, I don't know, or how he met this girl in Alaska. Was she over in Dublin? But, you know, I don't know.
Bizarre.
It is bizarre. Do you think you could go missing?
If
you wanted
purposefully? No, I don't think so. I spent too much time on my phone.
Yeah, that's the big thing.
They'd be like, "Where was our Netflix last logged in?" There she is.
Liam McGee's house.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is that. And then I suppose the cash is a big thing. How do you live?
Well, this is it. I have very little cash. I would have to withdraw it all, which I suppose I could do.
Which would be a red flag.
Yeah, which would be a red flag. So already there'd be people on my case. Then how am I getting there?
And
I'm
then
not a big fan of the bus.
Getting where?
Wherever I'm going.
Aye.
And then, sure, I can't take my car because then they'll just be able to find the car.
Automatic number plate recognition.
Yeah. It's like, do you ever watch, what's the show? Hunted? Like,
No.
it's very hard. Like, it's hard to go on the run, which is pretty much the same thing as going missing.
Yeah.
Like, it's hard. There's eyes in us everywhere. You can do nothing.
Exactly. There is eyes everywhere. But, you know, like, and even if you managed to have enough money, like, where are you going to live? See, I imagine that you would live in a forest. It'd be like in Harry Potter, you know, whenever they're looking for the Horcruxes.
Yeah, but then they have like invisibility things and tents
Yeah.
that are actually mansions on the inside.
Yeah, I know. I'm not suggesting that it could be replicated. But yeah, I think, you know, because I'm very interested in my TikTok, there's a lot of...
living off the land.
Yes. Like, you know, men, you know, cutting open a tin of tuna and using it to make a candle.
rock to cook a burger.
All of those things.
Yeah.
Or how to filter water.
Do you think you could go missing?
No.
No.
You can't even go out of the butter crane without somebody...
Oh, well, sure, that's the problem with being famous. I seen that there TikTok lesbian over there.
So the man said to me, I was in JD Sports the other day, and I could see him looking at me, and I was like, I'm waiting on this. I'm waiting on something coming here. And he finally sailed after me and he goes, here, I bet you get discount and all in here now, don't you? Have you seen your advert?
For the butter crane.
Aye. I was like, right, okay. So, yeah, I don't think it would be easy for me.
No, I think it would be very hard for anyone to go missing.
Yeah.
The phones, the cars, the money. Like, that's how you'd get caught out.
Phones, cars, money. Yeah. And just, well, you could never go missing over here.
Sure, everyone knows everyone's business.
Everybody knows everybody's business. Sure, the people's as nosy as fuck.
You'd have to go on holiday first and then go missing while you're there.
Yeah.
You'd have to do that.
Like
Maybe.
young McCann.
Madeline.
No, that's not funny.
No, it's not. What
is
do you
funny.
think happened to her? I know you have done a lot of research on that.
I have, but I struggle as someone who likes to see the good in people at all times.
Her man dog killed her. Is that what you think? Allegedly,
You know, if they had a hand in her disappearance in
I think
whatever
there was a bit of a mishap. Maybe.
in whatever way that comes, I don't know how you could have the mental fortitude to double down on it for so many years.
I know, but then it's self-preservation. Like once, do you know what I mean?
But
Once you're in, you can't.
I know,
fucking
but
back
what
out.
sort of a life are you living if that's, you know,
But then
you're
it's
living
the
a
same as
half life, a cursed life.
it's the same as like a family annihilator kind of thing. Like they commit to the bit and that's it. You have to.
But a family
double
annihilator
down.
usually kills themselves.
Yeah, but well, I don't know.
They don't have much time to commit to the bit. I don't know. It's very strange. But yeah, it's just
What if you did go missing? What do you think you'd miss the most about your life?
I don't know.
Right. Your friend Amanda.
Oh, why? Well, if I did go missing,
No.
yeah, probably just I would probably miss human connection. Although I suppose I could, you know,
could replicate that with new people.
I could create a new life for myself. It can, that could be quite fun, you know,
Yeah.
getting it. But then, how do you create a new identity? How do you do that?
I don't know.
You know,
Amnesia. Claim to have amnesia in a different country.
like Harold Bishop. But you're knowing my luck, some fucker would know me. Like, oh, that's Leon McCooey.
And you'd be like,
I'd be like, no, my name's Jason Bourne.
yeah, I don't know. But you obviously can because people do. You'd have to just fall in with the right people and get like forged documents.
I know, but like, could you imagine me sidling up to somebody being all like, can you get me a passport?
I remember ordering a fake ID online.
Did you?
Yeah.
I remember buying some cannabis resin off a man outside Newry Library whenever I was about 15 or 16, and you would have thought, I can remember it's not dated this, you would have thought I was buying a brick of heroin because I was all like strip it, and it was a fiver. And I was like,
slipping it to them.
I couldn't.
The granny slipping you a quid before they leave.
Oh, absolutely.
Patrick.
And I know in my heart and soul he was probably looking at me going, fuck up, love,
Stealer.
will you? Yeah. Me with a fucking pair of like, you know, like fake glasses and a mustache on with my school uniform.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I would maybe Catch Me If You Can it, where I would take my own passport and, you know, try and edit it in some way and then use that to get a new document and then try from there maybe.
I don't know, you'd have to. But then,
ChatGPT it.
do you remember the case, and we'll wrap up on this.
That finger.
Remember Mary Goff? Anyway, her husband pushed her down the stairs, right? This is in Ireland as well. Not that awful long ago. But he pushed her, well, he didn't push her down the stairs. He reckoned, he told
She fell.
everybody she fell down. He was in the shower. God of Almighty, the next thing there was a clatter and Mary was at the bottom of the
Was she
stairs.
in a pair of flip-flops?
No.
They're not great for the out of stairs.
But what happened was, sure, he strangled her.
Oh, I mean, if you're going to claim someone falls down the stairs, at least give them a stir falling related bathroom.
Oh, I know. He had researched it all out, but I think he had put put something around her neck to like not absorb, but so there'd be no marks. Anyway, he didn't do the thing right. He fucked up big time, right? Okay. And he was out on bail awaiting trial.
This is the thing. If
And
you do a murder here, you're out 7 years later.
And he had to he was out on bail when he was waiting trial, and he had to sign himself into the guards every day or every other day or something like that. So then one day, no word of him.
Okay.
And then the car, somebody located the car at Howth Head, which had been left there, and there was an empty bottle of gin in the car.
Pretending.
No sign of him. They're all thinking, well, this boy has fucked himself
Into the water.
into the water. Cheerio, Charlie. In fact, what he had done was he had got himself a passport. He had applied for a passport in the name of one of his neighbours who he knew how he found this out. He knew this guy didn't have a passport, right? And did that with, I don't know how he did any of these things. Got his passport, got the train from Dublin to Belfast, flew, so that because different jurisdiction, flew from Belfast to Spain somewhere, and he ended up, he was working in a bar.
Yes, I remember that. And somebody went over and recognised
Somebody
him.
from Ireland was over on their holidays, and they were like, that boy was in the paper.
Yeah.
And I think they recognised him, and then whenever they came home, the parents of the lady had been killed had yeah, they'd done a thing in the paper about him that they basically were like, we've got no justice. We don't think this man's actually took his own life, blah, blah, blah. And they were like, fuck,
That is him.
I seen him in the bar. And then,
And Loretta Mar and fucking Princess Dice.
yeah. So then the Spanish police and all that there and fucking got him, and the guard that was investigating the case come over to Spain and got the cuffs on him and into the fucking plane and home you buy you, and he's in the clink.
Well, that's what you do, Ben.
But here, like,
That's fair going.
that was fair go. You'd nearly said him, do you know what it is?
Do you know what?
Just you
Fair
stay.
play.
Just
Go
you
on.
stay here. Good man yourself.
What do you like? Go on.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that is good going. That would be how you would have to do it.
But I
well, then sure isn't. Stop the boats. Isn't that how all the asylum seekers are doing it, supposedly?
don't say things like that now. Don't say things
I
like that.
know. But would you just reverse engineer that method?
What?
You know, like obviously we're in a place where there's a border, so, and you can
Yeah.
travel across it easily. So would you just do that, travel across the border, then get a boat or a plane to somewhere else, and then just make it off that way? Away on you go.
I don't know why we're drifting into immigrant things. I find it all very confusing, to be quite honest.
I know.
You know, unless there's literally a raft of immigrants coming up near Canal, I'm just,
Confused.
well,
Well, I think that is the thing. And I'm not speaking on it, but the people who often do speak on it and have a loud voice about it also don't know.
podcast, is it? You don't get that reference,
No.
do you? I'll show you later.
Oh,
Well,
But yeah,
listen, that's
uneducated people spouting hate.
yeah, correct. Whereas we are uneducated
Yes.
people spouting
we're-
love,
Love and joy and murder.
love and joy, murder and mispers,
Yes.
careless
we misper.
mispers.
Da-da. Leanne McCooey cried in the back of my mom's car once about the death of George Michael about 15 years after it happened. And I have a video of it.
It's not 15 years. He died in 2016.
Oh.
Yeah. Do you have a video of it?
Yeah.
Oh God. I was very upset that night.
I
do. I haven't cried about George in a while now, so I haven't. But haven't been drunk enough.
you know, sure it'll probably be coming on you tonight. Now,
It probably
after
will.
the
It probably will. So I'm wondering what to call this episode. Whether to call it Careless Mispers or call
Careless
it
Mispers is good.
Careless Mispers, but then that's victim. Sounds a wee bit victim blaming, doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, you've went missing because you've been careless.
Careless.
I don't know. I feel like I want to get active involved somewhere. Active Andes.
Active and attractive.
Active and attractive. On that note, right. Well, thanks very much.
Thanks very much.
And if
for
anybody
having
does
me.
have any information on either of the two missing person cases that we've discussed today,
Contact us first and then the police.
contact the police or somebody that can help, and then contact us.
Imagine that. Imagine someone was found off the back of this that they never knew, like someone down the road to them, like Old John, like they didn't
Yeah.
realise it was that boy.
Hi.
Like they've looked him
Or-
up after you talking about it and then been like, sure, that's such and such.
He's living down there. That man's working in Little this
Yeah.
fucking 20 years.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Imagine. The documentary would be straight on it.
Oh, I would be all over it by me with my rosacea.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes, it was me.
We've helped everything. That'd be great, wouldn't it?
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well.
It's never going to happen though. But
No.
Anyway, that's okay. Right. Well, listen, thanks very much.
Bye.
Bye. That's the end of that now. Bye.